Hello, hello. Happy Friday to you, one and all. My name's Sonia Javette. It is Friday, July 8th. Woo. And it's a whopping 93 degrees and it's sunny in my area. At least it's nice. It's pretty. Took my dog for a walk already this morning. Woo wee. She is so funny. She loves to do the circle in a circle thing. I need to get her one of those like a fishing rod with a toy on the end so she can chase it down instead of running around my feet. Cracks me up. So here is my song. It's called Common Sense. Common sense ain't the same, not for everyone. Hence the need for warning labels on products. No more being baited, no more space invasion from energy suckers, from energy suckers. Common sense ain't the same, not for everyone. Not for everyone. Most effective way to deal with the challenges of our lives is to let go and trust that help is on the way. Trust that help is on the way. Is on the way. Is on the way. No more tripping over tactless, steady puzzles, hardwired differently this series. Oh, common sense ain't the same, not for everyone. Not for everyone. Not for everyone. Common sense ain't the same. Ain't the same, not for everyone. And yeah, that's what we're talking about right there. That's fun. Have a little. Got to bring the audience in. Alrighty, let me read the bio of my special guest today. So excited. Well, you know what? I'm going to bring him on because I forgot to get it. So here is Mr. Funkateer himself. Shapow! And the crowd goes wild. Push the button. Yes. How you doing, brother?
Good, I'm good. How are you? I like that song.
Thank you so
Man,
much.
I'm saying same for every. It ain't the same for everyone.
Ain't not at all because
Yeah,
the, as the song says, they had to put warning labels on stuff. So you're like,
right.
okay, who would put that in your? Why would you put that? Well, okay, no.
Some people they need it. No trust.
As Erica Badu says, 85%.
Right, right.
85%.
Exactly.
That's okay. All right, cool. Let's see here. So, tell me about the hat first off, because I'm a hat hoe.
Yes, 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 yes. You had to figure out a way to keep it funky. Wanted to be different. So it was kind of inspired by the keyboard player in one of my favorite bands, Parliament Funkadelic, Bernie Worrell. He used to wear big red. Yeah, back in the 70s, he used to have a pimp hat. So I went to a costume store. Of course, it did. Actually, I think they did. They were selling it as a pimp hat. They were selling it as a pimp hat. So it's just been my little thing. I like it. Gonna add some little rhinestones, make it pop. You know what I'm saying? A little glitter, something like that.
I absolutely love it. I'm like, give me that hat because
Yeah.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Question number two. Where
Yeah.
you from?
Originally from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, born and raised. But I've kind of been all over a little bit. I lived there. I also lived in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. I lived in Jackson, Mississippi. Just came from San Antonio, Texas for 5 years, and now I'm in Dallas.
Hey. Um, all around the world, same
Oh,
song.
oh
I,
yeah.
I just graduated from Arizona State University and went to Arizona and went, whoo, that's different. I like it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank you. Hey,
Right.
friends. How y'all doing? um, and now that you're in, let's see, wait, I have to read the questions. That's what the professor said. Read the questions. Okay, favorite question that I ask off the bat is if you had a superpower, what would it be?
Oh, if I had a superpower, what would it be? I think to fly. Gas is real high right
Who you talking? I got a tank as a
now.
vehicle.
If I could fly, I'd be good.
Um, would you wear? See, everyone, when people tell me they want to fly, I'm like, "What you gonna wear?" Because you're gonna be flying, so you
Oh,
got a goggles and a hat and a glove and a. I want to know.
I didn't even put my cape on. I already got the cape. I
Yes,
got the cape.
yes, I have seen your cape. Does your
Yeah.
cape have your name on it as well? Y'all, I saw this young man during the pandemic and I was like, "Who that? What you doing? How come?" And then I never got to see him again. So I'm really grateful that he's here. Continue. Does your cape have a
Got my
your name?
name on it?
Yeah.
Not yet. But I'm trying
Okay.
to figure out how to get like either lights or some type of reflective way to put my name on it. Like
You know how? Well, probably custom. Yes, you'd have to have it custom.
exactly.
Somebody would hmm,
Right, right, right.
seamsters stitch it in.
Yeah.
Stitch in some lights, just don't burn up.
Right. Right.
Don't burn. That yeah.
Right.
Okay, favorite thing that you're reading currently?
The music lesson by Victor Wooten.
Who-
Um, my favorite. I'm actually like reading it for like the sixth time. Um, that book, it changes my life every time. I get something different from it every time.
That
Um,
is a
yeah, it's a lot about music, but it's so much about life. Uh, and so,
because they're one and the same.
exactly, exactly. And I learned a lot of that from that book. So,
That's a good. Say it again. What's it called?
the music lesson by Victor Wooten.
Victor Wooten. I'm
Mhm.
fabulous, 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 talented musician.
Crazy talented. Makes no sense.
You're like, how does your brain do that? What? How?
Think to do these things.
How come?
But it's crazy because like he kind of actually explains that in the book too, and like he kind of gives you tools and keys to really help you unlock your mind and how you think about music so that you could play freely.
Yes.
So
And I'm guessing is the word simplicity in there once you've learned all the mechanics,
oh, of course,
simplify.
yep, So
Miles Davis, Coltrane. Which one made my head hurt?
right, right. Pretty much. Yep.
It's like, why so much, bro?
See,
Yes,
that's why I love the funk because it's so simple. It's so simple, but so powerful. It moves you. The groove will make you move.
absolutely. Uh, um, Mr. Funkateer and I were talking earlier. I was asking him if he does kids music yet, because in my day, talking about my age now, the animation was presented with classical music and opera, and
Mm,
now in this current day, music is music instruction, music what criteria is introduced through funk.
mhm.
So I'm like, you dude, you're right here. It's your turn.
Oh, yeah.
That's your pocket.
Oh,
You'd have
Lord.
made some was it Disney World music?
Woo!
What is it, Disney TV? Whatever.
Oh,
Disney radio, all that. Bring it. Bring the funk to the youngsters. They'll be
I'm with
shoot.
it. Yes, they need it too.
Absolutely. See here. What are you interested in that most people have not heard of? That's good.
Like musically, or
Whatever.
what am I interested? I'm really interested in the multiverse.
Hee ha. Okay, come on now.
I'm all the way into the multiverse. Yes, multiple versions of myself in multiple universes. Absolutely,
Because it does exist.
I do agree. I
Have you
do.
seen Year Million
No,
on Disney?
I have not.
Have you heard of Second Life?
Yep,
Have you performed in Second Life?
not yet.
You, all right,
It's
cool.
coming though.
You can.
Oh, I know.
Uh, and then what Facebook is about to turn into, or is turning into, the meta, where you got
Mhm.
to have it's virtual. I'm like, so
Yep.
we're just gonna be virtually in Facebook? Mm,
It's not even coming. It's here.
it's here.
Here.
I'm like, can I? How much of them goggles? Because they look expensive. Can we get
You
the?
know, you just gotta wait for a while because then they got to make it affordable for everybody.
Yes,
So you
it needs
gotta
to
wait.
be really simple, like some
Yeah.
glasses you just clip on,
Mark Zuckerberg is actually working on that.
not the brick. I don't want the brick.
Yeah, they're actually. I think they already have the patent to make it like glasses.
That'll be
Yeah.
fascinating. Him and what's that guy's Elon Musk.
Wow. Yeah.
Those two fellas, like what? What you doing?
I feel like they know some things the rest of us don't know.
And they're trying to share, but they're not doing a good job of it. What is one of your favorite smells? Keep it clean.
Smells. Oh,
Yes.
that is
Yeah.
something you don't get asked every day.
I I try to ask questions of artists that people don't normally ask,
Right.
because these are things that are important to us as creatives.
Absolutely. Um, honestly, this is weird. I really like the smell of outside.
No, that's not weird. That's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I love nature. So just that whole anything that reminds me of an outside smell, plants, flowers, uh, sprinklers, anything that just smells like outside. Of course, I just love being outside too. So not
Earth.
now, it's like really, really hot, but
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like the earth is roasting. You
yeah,
like earthy smells, so that's a good thing.
absolutely. Absolutely.
That is not weird.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad I asked the question unusual for you.
Yeah.
Mm, that's my file catalog. Okay, how many instruments can you play?
Let's see. Drums, saxophone, bass guitar, electric guitar, keyboard. I talk a lot. I don't know if that counts.
Of course it counts.
So that's six.
Absolutely. And you're a songwriter.
I'm a songwriter. Absolutely. I sing a little bit. Uh, so that's why I say talk. We say the voice. The voice.
What's his name? Barry White didn't sing
Yeah.
that much and made money.
I've actually been trying to figure out if I can like hit go that low and try a couple songs that low. We need the funk. Yeah, yeah.
Or just get you a harmonizer pedal
Yep.
and use that in. Then you could definitely do it.
Exactly. See, now you really got me thinking now.
Oh, and it because it does have the ability. I was like, I don't want to have that in my vocal range, so
Now you'll shock everybody. You gotta have
they'll
it.
be like, how the heck did she
Right. How did she
pull
get
that one? Where he at? It's like, no, we don't want that. What are your three best apps on your phone?
best or most used? Because I really like I have a love-hate relationship with technology.
Okay.
I love it, but even with me, sometimes it really does take too much time and too much control over our lives.
Mm.
At least for me, I can't speak for nobody else. But I guess the best apps. I have this one photo video editing app that I just get lost in because it's really really fun. And it allows you. I guess it allows me to create with photos and videos, which I always felt like was my weak point. So I get to have a lot of fun with that.
Which one is it?
It's called
Is
Pix
it can't? What is it?
PixArt, PICS Art.
All
Uh,
right.
yeah, they have a lot of cool things in there, so I use that a lot. Of course, Instagram got to be on there all the time as a creator. But what I figured out too is just with Instagram is just I filtered out a lot of the people that I follow and the things that I see, so I'm able to see a lot more of the creative content that's there. So I can actually appreciate being on Instagram and the things that I see. Um, and then YouTube. I love YouTube because I love studying and researching things on YouTube. I'm still kind of young, so I like to go on there and watch a lot of the funk bands that I may have missed, back in the '60s, '70s, and '80s and things like that. So YouTube, that's what I use YouTube for. So
Right on. That's
for me.
right on, bruh.
Yeah.
Right on. Yes. Um, YouTube is an opportunity to monetize. So all that content you're putting up there, excellent. Your Instagram, once you hit a certain number of followers, I think it's 10K, then
Mhm.
you'll be able to monetize
Yeah.
that as well. But yay, kudos, good, very good. I will turn you on to another app tool that I use that
Awesome.
I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Um, okay, next question.
Right. All right.
Hmm. Oh. would you would you eat at a restaurant that was really dirty if the food was amazing?
Of
Hmm.
course, it's like every Waffle House in America.
Ooh. Ooh. But
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
oh, ah. We're
No,
gonna
I have done that. I
we're
have
gonna
done.
scooch right on over. Uh, and you just said technology simplifies life or makes it more complicated. For you, you find that technology is more complicated for you to use, or it's just tedious.
I think it's tedious and it just kind of takes up time. It's not a hard thing to use. It's actually very very simple, and I think that's why it becomes tedious. And I think that's kind of what makes it frustrating is because it is so easy. There's so much you can do, and you,
Right.
you get lost in the sauce.
As a fell in the hole, went into the hole searching for one thing, ended
Exactly.
up on another universe. You're like, well, how did I get over here?
You know, like sometimes
Um,
I'll open up Instagram so that I can make a post, and it's 2 hours later, I still haven't posted anything.
correct,
I'm like,
correct,
oh my
correct.
goodness, yeah.
The have what do you how do you have you used TikTok yet? Are you on it?
I was, and I just to me, I'm not a fan of TikTok. Um, I feel like it really takes a lot of creativity out of being creative.
Hmm.
And they give you so many tools, and everybody's just really doing the same thing over and over. And it's like the algorithm doesn't necessarily reward creative people,
Mm.
people that create something, authentic from their heart. It's like those aren't the algorithms that get bumped. People that do the TikTok dances, that's the stuff that gets bumped up. And So I'm not a TikTok person. People keep
Fair.
trying to get me on it, but the creative person in me, I can't get with it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll leave it at that. Let's play one of your videos. Let's bring up. Okay, I'm gonna bring. Here we go. I'm gonna bring it to the screen. And wait, don't play yet. Okay. How do I make it not play it? On your end, push pause on the song. Let me see if I can bring it to the stage.
All right. It didn't let me pause it, but it did let me start it from the beginning.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, well, just tell us about it, and then I'll bring us up.
All right. Latest song, single that I have out is called "Dance." Streaming everywhere. Just had a lot of fun on the green screen with my homegirl. The young lady in the video, she's actually an artist herself. She's a poet, and she's amazing. She goes by Sacred Fantasy. So we're just having some fun, dance, because the party is in your pants.
Here we go, y'all. Bring it up.
Oh yeah, come on, man. You might as well put those hands together. Say if you want to see the promised land, put the street to your feet and do the best you can. If you want to see funk land, put the street to your feet and do the best you can. You got to work while they twerk. Just work while they twerk. Work while they twerk. Just work while they twerk. Work while they twerk. Just work while they twerk. Work while they twerk. Just work while they twerk. Just work it, let them twerk it. Just work it, let them twerk it. Just work it, let them twerk it. Just work it. Give me 1 minute to flip it. Give me 1 minute and I'ma get in it. Give me 1 minute and I'ma get in it. Give me 1 minute and I'ma get in it. Come on, baby. Your pants, dance. The party is in your pants, dance. The party is in your pants, dance. The party is in your pants. Give me 1 minute, and I'ma get in it. Give me 1 minute, and I'ma get in it. Give me 1 minute, and I'ma get in it. Give me 1 minute, and I'ma get in it. I keep it easy, baby, and never greasy, baby. Please, 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 give me that peasy, baby, so we can dance. The party is in your pants, dance. The party is in your pants, dance. The party is in your pants, dance. The party is in your pants. Give me 1 minute, and I'ma get in it. Give me 1 minute, and I'ma get in it. Give me 1 minute, and I'ma get in it. Give me 1 minute, and I'ma get in it. I wanna get in your bumpy like Humpty Dumpty, but please don't break my ass. She sucked my soul dry like a witch's looking glass, and little red rocks through the hood all by her damn self. She knows that she's the baddest bitch, no dog can stand a chance, so dance. The party is in your pants, 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 minute, and I'ma get in it. Give me 1 minute, and I'ma get in it. So dance. The party is in your pants. Dance. Dance. The party is in your pants. Dance. The party is in your pants. Dance. The party is in your pants.
That's amazing. I just had so much fun. Wait a minute. That's just, oh my gosh.
Really. Thank you.
That was so much fun.
Yep, that's what it's all about. Having fun.
Well done, brother.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Okay, where's the socks? What kind of pants are those? They look like hammer pants.
They look like it, but they're actually called harem pants. I got them off of Amazon.
Nice.
HAREM. Yep. So
Fun.
yeah, can't have fun without fun.
Gotta have the funk, bruh. Gotta have the funk. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head.
Yes.
That's what we want. And you can find Mr. Funk's Funkateer's music on Spotify, y'all.
Spotify, Apple, everywhere.
It is on his website here. It says funk-land.com. Funkland.
Yeah.
All right, sir. What's the best way to travel, in your opinion?
The best way to travel? 2 wheels. I have a scooter, a moped. And right now it costs me $7 to fill up on gas.
How far can you go?
I can go 100 miles on a gallon. It has a 1.5 gallon tank. It goes up to 60 miles an hour.
Woo, shoot, that's pretty. Can you put your bass? Your funk.
I can put my bass on there. I can't put my bass amp.
Yeah,
that's the only problem. So
they need to have an amp wherever you're going. It's like, do you have an amp? Yes, I can play.
Right. But to me, I think 2 wheels is the best way to travel because it's cheap, it'll get you there, it's reliable, and it's fun. 2 wheels are fun.
As long as it gets you bread and bride, as long as you get there.
Exactly.
That's all that matters. Do you have a favorite shirt?
No, actually. Like I think with clothes, I'm kind of more like, well, I used to be a minimalist, but I just like to dress crazy and different. So just whatever somebody won't put on or whatever doesn't go together, I probably try to put that together.
My favorite store shopping right now is Goodwill.
Yes.
I can spend $100 on one dress in a fancy department store, or I can go to Goodwill and get about 15 dresses for $15, whatever. Yep. 15 outfits for $100 So, and as an artist, we can't wear the same thing every single time because somebody somewhere has taken a picture. Exactly. Every time. It doesn't matter. So, yes. If you these questions. If you had a personal mascot, what would your mascot be?
Oh, I think it'd be either a unicorn or an alien. One of those two.
Do you have a preference in the alien? Can you see the alien? Is it
Yes, definitely. It'd be probably like one of the grays.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. So are you a sci-fi person? Are you
all the way?
What all right, favorite sci-fi series? Star Wars, Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, more. Go.
Right now it's Stargate Sg1.
Ooh, the first season of it?
Yep. Yep. Well, I've actually watched the whole thing.
Nice.
So, yeah, I think I'm on it. This is like my third time watching it. Yeah, I love Stargate.
Is this the? Have you seen Doctor Who?
I tried it, and I wasn't getting it at the time, but I said I'm gonna try it again. I was gonna try because I've heard so many great things about it.
The original started in like the 40s or the 50s.
Mm,
So there's been a Doctor Who series all the way up to current, I
nice.
guess in the last 20 years.
Okay.
And there's at least one woman Doctor Who in the series that I've seen so far. I'm watching it on HB Max now, whatever.
Okay.
HBO Max, what?
Yeah.
And the guy's got the biggest forehead right now. I'm like, how can you see, man? Your eyebrow, your as the Doctor Who guy. I'm like,
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give it a
uh,
look.
amazing music is in the Doctor Who series and
Oh, okay.
cinematography
Yes.
for that time period when
Right.
all the digital processing wasn't available.
Right.
Amazing. You're like, how did you think of that? How did you do that? What did you make that with? Is what
Right.
my brain does.
See, I must have just called it like a bad episode then. I'm gonna definitely
Yes.
give it another shot.
Just yeah.
Okay.
I like it a lot. I'm like, what are we doing? Where are we going? What
Right.
planet? What century? What time zone? Ooh, what made you want to become a musician, sir? Since I don't know.
I don't know if anything really made me. I've just always been around music. My mom played, aunts played, uncles played, like everybody in the family played. I grew up in church, and my mom was the choir director, so I was always at the church around musicians, and it was just always fun. It never felt like there was a lot of pressure to play or pressure to be good. My mom, she allowed us to have fun with it, and it's always just been fun. And so I just always kept it. And I really just didn't even get serious about it till like, the last maybe 10 years. Because it was just
Nice.
always fun to me. And I still want it to always be fun.
Are you do you read music or are you a play by feel musician?
I can read, but very, very slowly. Very slowly. Because I learned off of feel. That's how I learned.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't learn to read really till I joined, marching band in high school. So I did learn it, but after that, I was already able to play, so I didn't really keep up with the reading, which I wish I would have.
But that's just
Yeah,
practice. I mean,
exactly.
if if you can as long as you can get started and read the sheet and go,
Right, right,
a.
right. I know what this one is. Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's me. I'm like, I can read it, but I don't read fast.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
right.
just. What key are we in? Gotcha. Let's go.
Give me the key. I'm good. I will not let you down.
That's right. Good job. Good. Because if you can read and have feel, that I think that's a better artist
Absolutely.
combination. Because
Yep.
sometimes when you're just reading, it's so bland and dry. You're like, what are we
And
done?
I have friends like that. I mean, they can read anything you put in front of them, but you just don't feel it.
Mm,
And for me, I
yeah.
want to
No.
be able to feel whatever you're playing. I want to believe what you're playing. So,
What top 5 places in the world do you want to perform? Ooh,
top 5 places. Let's see. Paris.
yes.
I definitely want to hear Paris. Um, I've heard Greece is really nice. I heard Greece is
Yes.
beautiful. I definitely want to hit Greece. Uh, I want to go back to Ghana. I've actually been to Ghana, West
Ooh,
Africa.
pretty.
Yes, I would love to perform there. Oh man, that would be amazing. Anywhere in Asia, I love Chinese culture. Uh, China, yeah, China. I'm just naming off everywhere in the world. I'm thinking about this, like just pretty much every continent. I want to hit
Yes.
every continent.
Need to have a little place here, a little place there, a little place there.
Yeah,
That's so you can bounce around. That
right.
is yes. Go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I just respect all of the different cultures of the world. So I just would love to be able to. I want to play in all of them so that I can learn something from all of them.
Yes.
Pick something up and incorporate that into the funk. And so yeah, every continent. That's Not 5, but you know.
Brazil is one of the places I want to go to
I
because
heard
that groove, that
yeah.
all of the, I'm like, yes. So, yeah,
All
I
that
want to,
percussion. Yes.
yes.
Yep.
Like, yes, I just want to sit there. Y'all go, and I'll go like this, or
Yep.
you go.
And that was one thing I loved about being in Ghana. Just it was so percussion heavy. Oh
Hmm.
man, I love the drums. I love them.
Well, that's why you're a bass player.
Exactly.
Do
I
you
even
have? Go
uh-huh.
ahead.
I
No,
mean,
you go ahead.
I even play the bass like a drum. I try to make it very rhythmic.
As it should be, sir. As it should be. Do you have any hobbies outside of music?
Uh,
This question makes me laugh because I'm like, what's outside of music?
right. Far in between. So I can cook a little bit, but I would love to like learn to cook. Because I feel like I've seen people who are very creative in how they cook. And I was like, I didn't even realize you could be that creative with food.
Hmm.
And to me, I just see creativity in everything. So I would love to be able to like throw down. I say that, but I don't like washing all those dishes.
The foodies will love it if you cook and
I know.
play
Oh,
your music at the same time. What do you want to learn to cook? You want to cook proteins or desserts or vegetables and fruits? What's your thing? What do you want to cook? Or what do you like to cook? And what's on your ring? Does that say Pow?
Pow, because my name is Pow.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Love it.
Pow.
Marketing already, bro. Marketing. That's it.
All the way, every day. Oh yeah. If I wanted to cook something, I want to be able to get like vegetables and really like do them up and make them taste really, really great. I'd love to be able to do that. Because right now mine are a little plain. You know what I'm saying? Need to add some spice to it, and definitely desserts because I have a sweet tooth. Definitely some desserts.
Chocolate or ice cream?
Chocolate. You put a
Yep.
chocolate cake in front of me, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's a
Not
wrap.
on purpose. Not on purpose. But it will be gone.
It will be gone. You better get yours before mine because it's a wrap.
And keeping on the food topic, do you have any foods you like to eat before you play or perform a show or after the show?
No, I don't have like a pre-show food. I actually try to like not eat too much before the show. I just don't like feeling tired, and I like to give a lot of energy. And usually after the show, I'm always hungry because I like to give a lot of energy. So now I typically wait till afterwards.
I find that eating before the show, I'm going to probably hurl. I'm like, it's not my fault. My belly's full, and I
Right,
want to eat. It's
right,
like, no.
exactly.
So I also don't eat before performance. And I've had people ask me if I want to drink before performance. I'm like, no, I'm not. No,
Right,
I'm not good with
right.
alcohol
Yep,
while I'm singing. I'm definitely not good.
yep.
I mean, not while I'm singing. I'm definitely not good while I'm performing. It's like,
Right,
no.
right, right. I got you. And I'm very glad you know this because a lot of our musician brothers and sisters, I don't know if they know this about themselves.
Yeah. Mm. I did a test once at an open mic. I went, let me drink. Let me see what happens.
Yep,
I forgot everything in the song
yep,
except for doo wop, doo wop. I was like, okay.
yep,
God, drink and sing,
yep.
not good.
And I did the same thing. I practiced it at home. I didn't even try it in public. I did it at home. It was like, yeah, no, this ain't working for me.
And the artists that can do that, I'm like, ooh,
Hey,
ah,
yeah.
how you do that? Your system's different.
Right, right. Your internals work a little differently than mine.
Yeah. Do you have any pets?
I don't. But one day I am gonna get a dog. I want a dog that's not gonna get big. I want a nice little small dog that's gonna stay small. Yeah.
Not too small, because when they're too small, you can't see them because you can step on them. It's like, get
Right,
out the way. I didn't see you. My foot is as big as your head.
right. Yeah,
So a mid-sized doggy
exactly.
is what I got. She's about as big as a cat, so I can see her,
Yes.
but she's small enough that I can still pick her up and go, let's go.
So, and I want some glow in the dark fish. I want glow in the dark fish.
I've seen those, and that disturbs me so much. I'm like, what's wrong with these fish? Why are they like this? Yes.
I understand.
What size aquarium though? You because
I'd probably just get like a small little fish bowl. I wouldn't even need a big old aquarium.
with a okay, when you get your glow in the dark fish, I want you to make a video and put it in a song because I want to see that. That would be hilarious.
Done deal.
That would be hilarious.
My dancing
Go ahead.
I just said my dancing funky fish.
For real. Tell me what was your first music teacher was like? Would that be your mom? Or
Wow.
okay. What lesson did you learn from them that you still use today?
Yeah, definitely would have been my mom because I started playing drums when I was 3.
What?
Yeah. And the biggest lesson she really taught me and my brothers, I always say us because my brothers play as well, was just to not be afraid to mess up and just keep going. Like if you mess up, just keep playing. And don't be afraid of that. And that is one of the biggest lessons that I use to this day. And I teach my students that. I would even tell some of my students, like they would play a wrong note and they would get so stressed out. And so I looked at one of my students one that said, how many people died when you played that wrong note? She was like, what? I said, well, how many people died? She said, none. I said, well, okay, so if you didn't kill nobody, then it's okay to play a wrong note. Ever since that day, she was never afraid to play a wrong note. She would even start laughing if she did it. She was like, oh my God, I just killed somebody.
Oh, look what you did.
Yeah, just don't be afraid to mess up. And I took that and applied that to life. Don't be afraid to mess up. Just keep moving. Just keep going. We'll figure it out.
Yep. That is 100. Wait, where's my audience? Tell him it's 100% for real on that.
Yeah.
Do the thing. Yes, we all agree. 100 on that.
Yeah.
Because in the mess is where you find the sweet stuff, I guess. That sounds terrible. You gotta be messy for a while so you can clean it up to make it be good. So that was beautiful. Well shared. All right, let's do another video, and I guess the first one that pops up on this one.
Yeah. We'll do the first one.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna bring it to the stream.
For tuning in to Cibolo Studios as we bring you some of the finest funk on this side of the equator. We got Jack over there.
I was trying to get us on here to talk before it started, but it didn't. So
we got Harris give you some of the nice and the finest of that.
Oh, there's our
funk and that sound, baby. We gonna bring to you tonight one of the nicest and one of the coldest poets that's gonna touch the mic, as in the name of Miss Scarlett Fantasy. And I will be your host with the most, a pimp if you know, and you understand for sure that we gon' keep it funky. And I'm gonna be Mr. Pimpology, Grooveology. But let me go ahead and get back to the main stage and the main frame of why we here tonight. We got this dude and you see, his name is Mr. Funkateer, and he's physically keep it funky. So Ben, do me a favor real quick. Let them understand why we keep it funky off in the Saytown land. Come on, baby.
I don't know about you, but I came to get funky. Come on, I came to get funky. One time, y'all, I don't know about you, but I came to get funky. I came to get funky. Oh yeah, come on, y'all. I don't know about you. Come on, Groove. I came to get funky. I hear you, baby. I came to get funky. Come on, y'all. I don't know about you. But I came to get funky. I came to get funky. Let's go, y'all. my boo-boo, y'all. That's what I do, y'all. I don't know what you came to do. I don't know what you came to do. Oh, but I came to get funky and nasty, baby. Listen, I came.
Oh my gosh, that's so much fun.
Yeah.
Came to get funky. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Fun. You are a very, very, very talented brother.
Thank you.
What do you have coming up next? What's got a live show? Got a
So I got a show coming up here. My first show in Dallas actually will be next week, and then the week after that, I'll be going back home and doing my first show back home in like 5 years.
Ooh.
So I'm really excited about that.
Where's your show at in Dallas?
It's at a spot called DGU Studios.
Sweet.
So it's going to be a really cool event. It's a all red party.
All red.
All red. Yeah.
Ooh.
Very different.
Whoa, that'll be different. What kind of room we gonna be?
We got to find out.
Oh, all right.
Well, what you're thinking is probably that's probably
like,
right.
Oh, what kind of room is that? You better take some antiseptic.
Right.
And do you have a new project coming out, or no? You just released this new project.
I just released the video that we saw, but I do have another one. Probably about September, October. Will be coming out with. Actually, the young lady who was in the video, Sacred, she's featured as an artist on the next song.
Spectacular.
So, yeah.
As a singer, songwriter, or.
She actually, singer songwriter. Yep. So she spin a couple of bars on that one.
Spin the bars. Teach me the lingo so I can articulate with you. She's gonna spin some bars.
No, spit the bars. Spitting.
Oh, my bad. Spit the bars. Spit the bars. Well, I'm excited for you. I wish you much continued success in this industry because, okay, yes.
Yeah. Right. I
like, make some room. There's more than one.
Exactly.
I don't know. In my realm of the world, it's like, can there not just be more than one Black woman that is a singer songwriter that plays guitar? No, really? Okay. Because there's at least 50 of us here,
right?
In this world. So
exactly.
How many funk brothers do I know of? Huh? You.
Huh?
You. That. Not the way you're presenting. The way you're presenting, I know one. You.
Wow.
So, because I know lots of wonderfully talented bass players.
Absolutely.
But they're not trrying to be the front.
Right.
They want to be in that pocket, which is great. I love that. But,
right.
Yeah.
Yep. I learned from Bootsy Collins.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's a hat. Can't imagine see him without having his hat in the.
It's very rare.
Wonder if he has hair under there.
Right.
Let's talk about real quick. Let's talk about your creative process. When music comes to you, do you immediately run somewhere and write it down on something, or do you just start recording into your phone? What's your creative
I have
process?
definitely learned to record them to my phone immediately, because if I don't, I will forget it. I think I'll remember it, and I always forget. So between like voice recordings and videos, I got tons of things in my phone. And that's how I try to do it. Even if I know that way, even if I don't get to it, this week or this month, I have it, and I know I can always go back to it. So that's usually my process. If I'm at the computer, I'll try to open up, a quick file, and I say a quick file because usually that's kind of it'll turn into like a full blown song at that point. But I have to record it immediately, or it will be lost in the sauce, and I hate when that happens.
Are you using Logic or Pro Tools or?
I'm using Pro Tools and Ableton.
Ableton is so new. It's so after pandemic. That's what Ableton is to me. I'm like, okay, what is this Ableton?
Yeah.
Yes.
But for live performances, it is a really great tool.
Why?
It allows you, for me, it allows me to go from section of a song, I could just jump from any section without skipping a beat. So if I'm in verse 1 and I just want to just jump to the bridge and skip the chorus, I can do that really, really easily, and it won't lag or jump, or the beat won't change or anything. And that I've tried it in Pro Tools and Logic, and it just doesn't seem to work as easy and as seamless. It's almost like, you remember the old MPCs?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a digital MPC. You just hit that button and it goes right to that section. So for live performances, I love it.
I will have to look into it more because I keep trying to use it and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
It's another, right? Like I can't make I have not been able to make when you look at a line, I want to make it wider, and I'm not able to do that in Ableton. And I'm like, look at here, I got old eyeballs. I need bigger. It won't let me do that. And I'm like, why? Why is that not? That's me in Ableton. Pro Tools, I can't figure out Pro Tools at all. I was like, And I just finished school, so I'm like, I don't know. I'm not doing more. No.
I get it. Pro Tools, you definitely can't just open it up and figure it out.
Nope. You have to have either somebody hand walk you through it. Yep. I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and I'm never going to get out if I do it anyway. So I'm a Logic girl. I love Logic. It's easy and functional.
Yes.
I can push play and go.
Yes.
So you're a multi-talented artist, and if someone wants to reach you for teaching, how do they reach you? Just your website?
Yep, that's where to get me.
Okay. And anything else you want to share?
Just hey, everybody, just find the funk, because it will change your rump. Never be afraid to live free and keep it funky. It's simple. Be yourself, because you can't be nobody else. You can't. So might as well be yourself.
Did y'all hear him rhyme? Did you hear him rhyme in time with the things that he just said? Quite beautifully articulated. That's what I thought too. I need my clap tracks to be on a pedal. So I can just hit them on my feet. Hit them on my foot. I don't know what else to ask you, because I feel like we're kindred spirit.
Yes.
Band. Okay. If you get your chance to open for someone, who would you like to open for? Or 3 or 4 people?
Yeah, definitely George Clinton, Bootsy Collins, Bruno Mars. I love Bruno Mars. And then it's more of a jazz fusion band called Ghost Note. I love them. They're actually based, the band leader, he started, he was from Dallas. I think he's in LA now. But yeah, George Clinton, Bootsy Collins, Bruno Mars, I'd be happy.
Nice. Yeah. Have you ever dated a musician?
No, I really want to.
Why?
Right. I gotta try it before I die. I really want to. Because I know me and all my musician friends, I'm just like, I really want to see what it's like to date us. But then I also feel like it'd be different, because I am a musician. Like, I probably would be a lot more understanding. So, because I understand the life, which I think that might be a good thing.
I have not dated a musician. I'm like, I don't know if I want to date us, because we already special. We already special.
Very.
You got to come in with your special. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today has been my very special guest, Mr. J. Pow Mr. Funkateer. And I'm going to bring him off. Thank you so much for being here, brother.
Thank you so much for having me.
We will see y'all next week. Thank you. Same bat time, same bat channel. My name's Sonia Javette, and we're out. Where? This way.